Berlin. Nandita talks excitedly about the history of formation of East and West Germany, the Berlin Wall, and the Britzer Gardens.
After World War II, basically Germany lost the war, and what the other countries did was that they split up Germany into East Germany and West Germany, and the capital city was Berlin, and so they decided they would also split up the capital city. So they sort of broke Berlin apart into West Berlin, which was administered by the British, the Americans, and the French, and East Berlin, which went to the Soviets. So the government of East Berlin built a wall around all of West Berlin to stop the people from escaping to West Berlin. East Berlin was under the communist regime, West Berlin was capitalist, and so the people in the West were much wealthier, and the people in the East saw that, and they started migrating to the West. And first it was a wall, and then they built the wall higher, and then they added a patrol zone, then they added a wire fence, and they added 4 or 5 layers like this to make it very difficult to escape. But still, some people managed to escape, and there are some pretty interesting stories of different escapes. One guy tried to drive his car through the wall. Another guy had a girlfriend living in East Berlin. The guy was from West Berlin. We found a girl who looked almost like his girlfriend. And then he started dating this girl, took her to East Berlin. They were having lunch or dinner in a restaurant, and when she got up to go to the bathroom, he took her purse and her passport and everything and used that to free his girlfriend and take her back to West Berlin.
Nandita also talks about the beautiful Britzer Garden in Berlin, which is a very attractive recreational spot. Occupying about 100 acres, there are lakes, playing grounds, theme gardens, park train, and 3 restaurants open throughout the year.
Okay, you've been saving the best for the last. Can you please tell us about the city of Vienna?
Absolutely. So Vienna was splendid. I really enjoyed it. It had beautiful architecture. I think it was a lot of Baroque architecture because Vienna became a very prosperous city in the late 1800s, so later than most European cities.
Baroque means misshapen pearl. It is called such because it was an odd architecture. It evolved in the 17th century.
Beautiful architecture. It had a lovely art scene. I saw a couple of concerts in the music hall. I saw an opera or a ballet in the State Opera House. That was very interesting because they did one act in classical ballet style, one act they did sort of the waltz, which is the traditional Austrian dance. They made a ballet in waltz style. And the third act was almost like a comedic play, so it was very modern style of ballet. So that was very cool, and the food in Vienna was very nice, or I should say the coffee was very nice and the pastries were very nice. I ate Wiener Schnitzel, which is a very famous Viennese dish, which is basically chicken that's breaded and fried, I think. I didn't think there was anything great about it. I also got this massive piece of chicken that was as big as the whole plate.
Wiener Schnitzel is made from boneless chicken thinned by hammering and coated with breadcrumbs, served with potato salad and parsley, garnished with slice of lemon.
Vienna also has some churches. What's interesting about Austria is it has a fairly big Catholic population, and some of the churches look like they're in more of a Moorish style or more of kind of a Middle Eastern style because there was a lot of influence from the Turks and the Ottoman Empire in Vienna. And there's one church in the central part of the city. From the outside it looks like a Gothic cathedral. And inside you see that they have these stained glass windows. They're very unconventional. It's just little squares of colored glass, solid colors of glass. But when the light comes in, all the colors mix up and create a really cool effect. So that was really different and interesting.
tell us a little bit about the, people over there. Were they friendly, or were they angry at small things, or were they like, okay, it's fine, it's happened, and no one should repeat it again, or like they're happy and living the life they want to live, and being who really they are.
Yeah, again, I think so. One of the general trends that I noticed in Europe is that people are generally more happy, more relaxed because of less inequality. So people are known for being friendly, and I experienced that. Where people are pretty happy and easygoing.
Tell us about the history.
The history. That's a very broad topic.
We can talk about it some other time. Thank you anyway, and all the best for your next trip. Thank you, Nandita, for sharing your experiences of Europe. Please visit Europe, and hope you have a wonderful time when you do so.